Hey there guys, I'm Hello Japan, and welcome to Wolfenstein, the Old Blood. So, I've never played a Wolfenstein game before. I own one. I own the Wolfenstein game from 2009? I want to say it was 2009, 2010, somewhere around there. I have actually never played it. I have a physical copy of it over on my shelf over there for PC. I don't think I've ever installed it, never given it any thought. It's just, I bought it somewhere and I've had it. So that's the closest I've ever come to playing a Wolfenstein game. Now, with the New Order that came out some point towards the end of 2014, it was very, very well received. Or was it the middle of 2014? Regardless, it was 2014. It was very, very well received, and I had no idea this was coming out because, like I said, I really didn't pay attention to Wolfenstein at all. So, when I saw this pop up on Steam, it was 20 bucks, I figured, hey, let's give it a look-see, let's see if it's any good. I'll sit down, I mean, it's 20 bucks, I'll sit down for a little while, make a let's play of it, and if I do enjoy it, maybe I'll go back and revisit the New Order, because I'm assuming that would be a little bit longer. As you can see here, I did sit down for 7 minutes, set the settings how I wanted them, got my graphics looking pretty nice. Now, I can't record this normally with Shadowplay. I am still using Shadowplay, but I had to capture it a little bit differently because this game is using, I think it's OpenGL instead of DirectX. So, Shadowplay can't capture it unless you're in desktop mode. For those of you who use Shadowplay, you know what I'm talking about. But basically, for those of you unfamiliar, it's just a different way of capturing. And it could lower the quality a bit, I'm not sure. I haven't captured in desktop mode since way, way early in the beta of Shadowplay when it was really shitty. So, hopefully it does okay. If it doesn't, you guys won't see this. And if it does, hopefully you think it looks good. I don't know, we'll see. But we'll jump into my save file here. I will start a new game. Not going to continue from where I was, obviously. We can take a peek at the chapters, though. There are, I guess, prologue and then 8 chapters. So it is a pretty hefty game. There is some substance behind it, which is pretty cool. So, like I said, it is 20 bucks. It's standalone. You don't actually have to have the New Order. So if you like what you see, as soon as we get started, then by all means, go check it out. It's on Steam right now. So, let's get started here. Because I've never played a Wolfenstein game before, I'm gonna play on Bring It On, or Bring 'Em On, which is, it looks like it's the medium difficulty, and that's usually what I start on anyway. So, without further ado, this is Wolfenstein, the Old Blood.
This war is a disease, passed through blood spilled by warriors. I feel the winds from the gathering storm.
Im Hauptquartier des Führers sprach der Oberkommandierende des Heeres am 15. März 1946 über die jüngsten Erfolge der deutschen Armee. Voller Zuversicht, dass der Endzieg in nur wenigen Jahren zu erreichen sei, sprach er dem großen Fortschritt der deutschen Waffentechnologie unter der Führung von General Wilhelm Strasse einen großen Anteil an.
I hope you don't mind the weight of the world on your shoulders, Agent Blazkowicz.
I've got pretty solid shoulders, Agent 1.
Well, we're losing the bloody war.
Nobody told me.
HQ's put a tight lid on it. General Deathshead is manufacturing unstoppable killing machines in a secret compound. One of his lieutenants, Helga von Schabs, is keeping the folder mentioned in your mission briefing at her base of operations, Castle Wolfenstein. This folder contains the location of Deathshead's compound. Could be our last chance, this, before the Nazis wipe out all that's good in the world.
America would never fold.
All right, here's the checkpoint. Remember your cover. Commander Franz, Nazi bastard from the SS in Frankfurt.
Die Papiere bitte.
Hier.
Fahren Sie zum Kontrollpunkt da vorne und zeigen Sie dort Ihre Papiere.
Vielen Dank. Wiedersehen. You and me, Blazkowicz. We're a good team. We can do this. Okay, look. You're German? Frankly, it's atrocious. So no talking. And keep your gun holstered for as long as you can. The papers Kessler prepared for you are in the glove box. There. Okay. Let's go. And remember, stay focused, stay quiet, and follow me, right?
Kommandant Franz aus Frankfurt. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Fuck it.
So that was his German there. Now I can't. Now the only problem with recording in desktop mode is I'm not sure my frame rate. I mean, it feels okay, but at the same time, it could be a little sluggish. So you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to jump into the options real quick, and to guarantee that my game stays, running fine, I'm going to turn off anti-aliasing. Now, hopefully that doesn't fuck anything up. If it did, I'll cut. Obviously, I'll just make a little blank spot there and realign the audio. So yeah, hopefully this will. I mean, it doesn't look bad with anti-aliasing off. For those of you unfamiliar, anti-aliasing, just if you can see here, the beam right there has some jaggy edges. Anti-aliasing cleans that up and makes it so it's smooth. So if you turn anti-aliasing on, it really does slow down the system. But with it on, it also looks a lot better. But for YouTube, I don't think it really matters too much. So we're playing as AJ Blazkowicz. Is he? I think he's been the main character throughout the whole entire series. From was it Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Wolfenstein 3D, all those games. I think he has been the central character. This is really creepy. Oh, look at this collectible. What's this? Article. The Führer visits... Sorry. If there's German words or things in here, I'm just going to say now, I don't know German. I don't know how to pronounce things. So, I'm just going to get that out there. The Führer visits Paderborn. Paderborn. January 12th, 1946. People were out celebrating the streets of Paderborn in the Bavarian mountains, and the Führer came to revisit the town and its famous castle Wolfenstein. On the agenda was a meeting with General Wilhelm Strauss and his lieutenant Helga von Schabs to discuss the German war effort and the success of General Strauss's research into advanced war technology. This is just the beginning, said the Führer after the meeting. The Allied forces are losing on all fronts. Our bombs are falling over England. The American Navy is fighting a war they cannot win in the Pacific. No one is standing in our way. He also commended Helga von Strauss for her archaeological research illuminating the great history of King Otto and his legacy to the German people. Interesting. Little article there. Probably not going to read all of those, but that's kind of cool. Uh-oh. Are Germans really shitty? Are we going to get caught here? Oh no. Nein! Oh my god, look at that hellhound. What the?
Was gibt's, Greta?
Die Papiere bitte.
Papers, please. It's a good game.
Augenblick, warten Sie.
Uh-oh.
Aus Frankfurt. Sind Sie Frankfurter?
Ja, ein Hotdog.
Oh.
So ein komischer Kauz. Die spinnen die Amis. Hotdog. Die werden sich wundern, wenn wir an der Macht sind. Weiter. Kreta, bei Fuß.
What the fuck? That was actually terrifying. I like hot dogs. Frankfurt. That's pretty good. I like that.
Kommandant Franz, bitte, treten Sie ein. Hot dog.
Reckon I had to say something.
That was Rudy Jaeger, Helga's second in command.
Oh.
I hear he feeds his dogs with prisoners from the castle's dungeon.
Well, that would have been bad for me then. If I was caught. That's funny, man. I like that. Oh, something else. What's this? Castle Wolfenstein assassin executed. Ooh, Berlin. January 3rd, 1946. It was the Fuhrer himself who put the noose around the neck of the assassin known as the Castle Wolfenstein terrorist when he was executed early Sunday morning. Herr Hitler was in a fine mood, having recovered remarkably well from the cowardly assassination attempt. As he was led into the execution chamber, the terrorist soiled himself when he saw our Fuhrer in such good health. Let this be a powerful reminder that all enemies of our great nation will meet a righteous end, said Herr Hitler. After the assassin had stopped twitching where he hung from the rope, or after he stopped twitching from where he hung from the rope, when asked about the status of his well-being, he answered with strength and conviction. It is time to quell the insidious rumors claiming that I was badly hurt by the terrorist and that he managed to escape. They were fabrications manufactured by our enemies. Everyone who is found to repeat these lies will face trial as traitors to the Reich. Ugh.
Guten Morgen.
A little much.
Morgen.
Hi.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen. Good Morgan. Sorry. I only know like Guten Tag. I know that's something. I don't know what it means, but I know that's.
What a nasty piece of
I
work.
know that's something in German, I think.
Handpicked by Death's Head himself as a key member of the SS Paranormal Division. You know, I had the misfortune of encountering her on a mission to Tanzania. Did I ever tell you about that, Blazkowicz? Was sick with blackwater fever at the time. Possibly the worst day of my life. Not even a heavy diet of whiskey could improve my condition, if you can imagine. Anyway, this castle, Helga owns it. It's her occult research center. Now we need to take down Death's Head or the war will be lost. And Helga is vital in doing this. There's a top secret document folder in Helga's office. It should give us the location of Death's Head's compound. Once we have that, well then, we can launch an assault on his base of operations. Shoot him dead, turn this failure of a war around, and be back just in time for tea.
I don't like tea though. Can I have like coffee or something? I prefer coffee. Cool, man. Wolfenstein.
Right. Off you go. I'll disable the alarm. You head for Helga's research center. We'll stay in touch via radio, leaving the channel open.
Okay, sounds good. So, with that, guys, I will end it off for today's episode. Next time, we will go search for Helga's research center, see if we can't find that, and find the location of, what was it called? The death something? Whatever we're looking for. The thing that will hopefully turn the tides of this war. Hopefully. So, again, I want to thank you for watching. I've been Hello Japan, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another episode. See ya!